All right, welcome back. Here we are again. This is the second Harvey's Friday Nighter we're gonna fish. It's Timmy and I again. We are just out here launched. I think it's like 5:30-ish. We have about a half an hour. I always like to come out and sit a little early, just kind of my thing. I like to just be on the water floating. We're going to do something different tonight. My cousin is here. He fishes that light stretch we were fishing last week, or 2 weekends ago, I guess technically now is what you guys are seeing this as. But he's gonna probably be on that light stretch. Whether the smallies come on again or tonight, who knows. I'm gonna try for largies tonight, and at least I know I can fish my strengths then. Gonna plan on fishing a couple weed beds tonight. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 if I count this launch weed bed. Worst case scenario, I might be able to come back here at the 10th hour, back at 10 o'clock, and try to get maybe some release fish or something. Filling the live well now. I was having a little bit of a problem with my valve. My shut-off valve on the live well was not turning off and wasn't filling. It didn't fill for me very well on the last Friday Nighter when we got rained out, and it didn't fill again very well. It eventually did fill at Cayuga in the last video that just went up. But anyway, this is the Friday Nighter. I think it's July 12th, and we're gonna run to our first spot and get fishing. Gonna fish a weed bed, so I'm planning on throwing a Tokyo rig for a little bit and skipping the couple. There's like 2 or 3 docks back there. I'm just gonna throw underneath them real quick, see if the fish are there, pull right back off to the weed bed, and then I'll swing back up to the docks a little bit later, see if they come out, and then we're gonna bounce off that weed bed. I plan on spending about an hour and a half there, and hopefully get one fish. If I get one fish off of each weed bed, we'll end up getting 4. So the plan is 4 tonight. Hopefully the largies just play out that way. All right, guys, so we are, I guess I should turn on my fish finder. That probably helps a little bit. Should know where I'm at here. I'm gonna throw this first dock here, and then there's a big weed bed to our left. And really, that's what I'm here to fish. I just wanted to kind of bar people off a little bit so I can have a little bit of hope of catching a couple off of it, hopefully here. But we're gonna skip this first dock just to see, and I'm gonna get hung up immediately. First thing I'm gonna do is get hung up on this dock. Oh, there we go. It bounced up and hit the light wire or whatever is there. Just want to see if they're on this dock or not. It's a pretty good, decent dock. Oh, I thought I had a hit. I do have a hit. Oh, little guy, little guy. Skipping this dock to start, guys, and then gonna fish that weed bed. But they'll come around. That was it for me. Throw a Tokyo rig here now. I'm gonna turn this right off. It's everywhere, dude. It's literally everywhere. There's one. Yep, I got one. My drag's loose, but I got one. I don't know. I'm not willing to tighten my drag to find out. Might be a pickerel. Oh, it's a bass. There we go. Yeah, it's not a bad guy. All right, there we go. Fish number one, guys. Fish number one comes on a drop shot with a ocho, 4-inch ocho. Might be 2 pounds. All right, guys, so a little moment of adrenaline there. Sorry about that. I got that one. Like I said, he's probably about 2 pounds, maybe a little less, 1.8, somewhere in that range. He's thin, but that's what you expect with post spawn. They should be feeding back up at this point now, though. So I turned back around. I was sitting in 14, casting into about 10, and he picked it up on the first or second shake here. So realistically, he's up there pretty close, just off the docks, about maybe 8-10 feet. But keep an eye. They might just be turning on to eat. I don't want to abandon a spot that's just turning on to eat, but I also don't want to sit out too long and give up everything I've got. Yep, plenty. All right, so we came to our second spot. We're probably gonna fish this. We fished for 2 hours, got one fish from our first spot. We're gonna fish this for 2 hours. We kind of got like 3 spots that I wanted to fish here. So I'm gonna fish this for an hour and a half to 2 hours. Again, I spent a little longer at the last spot than I wanted to because I got one fish right as I was gonna leave. So gonna fish this for a little bit here, see if we can get him to come out of this. Right now I'm in 15, travels up to about 10, 11 up there, and then past it, it steps up into like a little flat and a weeded area. I don't think they're up there that deep yet, which is why I'm hanging out here in 16, 15, 9 right now. But hopefully they'll be moving up and eating here relatively quickly. This is a pretty vast weed bed. It runs for a long way, all the way down to the busted dock down there. But they put in this new blue dock, and it kind of messed up the weed bed down there. So I'm trying to just fish this marina because this is where they've congregated after they messed up that weed bed. When they were putting it in that dock, they killed a lot of the weeds, plus they covered most of that bed up. So then those fish had to go somewhere. And that old beaten dock is all rocks underneath it. So there's nothing underneath it. It's rocks underneath it, it's rocks in front of it, which is where your smallies congregate in front of it. And then the largies are all from here basically to there. There's one. Oh my gosh, little guy.
One eternity later.
Little guy. He might be. I think he's legal.
He looks like it. Get it out of there or not?
All right, guys, we only got that one fish. This guy right here. I don't know if you can see that very well, but he's 2.62. Wasn't big enough to do anything. I'm just trying to get down here to the launch real quick because I'm just going to release him. Big bass for the night was 3.99, I believe, or 3.9 something. It was a big fish. So that was just not what we got. There are only 2 bags came in, so I guess it was generally a rough night for everybody. But I'm just gonna dump this guy right here. No sense in wasting everyone's time. Get him going here. Go ahead. There he goes. Well, no sense in wasting everybody's time weighing him in, trying to see where I'm going. Geez, with the light, it's a little difficult. But not a bad night. I mean, we had another smallie that came in. I had a ton of hits, but they were all just dinks. It just wasn't in the cards, I guess. Fishing those weed beds. Like I said, only 2 bags came in, so it was a rough night in general, but had a lot of fun, as always. I'm not sure who's gonna take it here, but one of the 2 bags will come in and take that. But as always, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. And if you can, hit that subscribe button, and otherwise, we'll just roll that music.